Welcome to this lesson, and thank you for always joining us in our discussions. Today we are looking at a question on survey. But before we look at the question, if you are watching this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that anytime we do a video like this, you'll be given a notification. The question we have reads, the table below shows measurements of a piece of land in meters made by a surveyor in his field book. Calculate the area of the field in hectares. Use a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 25 meters, and we have been given the length from A to G as 300 meters. The first part of the question reads, draw a sketch of the map of the field. I want to ignore the use of the scale drawing so that I can show you how to do the sketch, after which I will show you how to use the scale to try and come up with the map of this land. So we are going to begin with point A, and we are going to draw the line A to G across. So we begin by drawing this line. This is our point A. Then from A, along this line we have to move 40 meters, assuming this is where we have 40 meters. We can still decide this side to be up and this side to be down. So from A, we move along this line 40 meters. This is what we have done. Then we go up 50 meters to B. So we can still stretch this side. This is our point B, which is 50 meters. Next we go back to 40. From 40 to 100 we are going to move 60, assuming this is our 60. We go down to 120. This is our point C, which is 120 meters. Then we are at 100. From 100 to 150 we have 50, assuming this one is 50 here. We go up 100 meters to point D. So this is what we have. This is 100 meters and this is point D. Then from 150 to 200 we have 50, assuming from here to here it is 50. Then from there we go up 40 meters to point E. I want to assume this is our 40 and this is our point E, 40 meters. From there we move from 200 to 250, which is a difference of 50, assuming this is 50. Then we go down 50 meters to a point F, and this one here is 50 meters. Then from 250 to 300 we have a difference of 50, assuming this is 50 here. This is where we are going to have our point G. From there now we are through with our location. We join all these points this way. We join all these points this way. That is our sketch. And from the sketch now we can calculate the area. But before we calculate the area, we can label these shapes as A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. From there now we calculate the area. So the area, the figure we have is divided into two shapes. That is, we have right angle triangle, and we know the area of a triangle is given by half base height, that is for a right angle triangle. And then we have another shape, which is the trapezium, and we know to get the area of the trapezium we use half h into A plus B. Now we begin with area of A. A is a right angle triangle, and therefore we use half. We multiply by the base, which is 40. We multiply by the height, which is 50. And this one gives us 500 meters square. We go to shape B. B is a trapezium, and we know the area of a trapezium is half h into A plus B. So we have half times the height. The height is always the baseline, which is 60 plus 50, giving us 110. We multiply by the sum of A plus B, and 50 plus 100, you get 150. And if you do this calculation, it will give us half times 110. We multiply by 150, giving us 8,250. This is 8,250 meters square. Then we go to C. If you look at C again, this is the trapezium. We take half times the height. The height is the baseline, which is 50. We multiply by the sum of A and B. This is 100, you add 40, giving us 140. And if you do this calculation, you are going to get we have half. We multiply by 50, we multiply by 150, giving us 3,500 meters square. We go to D. D is a right angle triangle. We take half, we multiply by the base, which is from this point to this point we have 50 plus 50, which is 100. We multiply by the height, which is 40, and this one is going to give us 2,000 meters square. We go to E. E is a triangle, and the area of a triangle is given by half. We multiply by the base, which is 50. We multiply by the height, which is 50, and this one is going to give us, we take half, we multiply by 50, multiply by 50, giving us 1,250 meters square. We go to F. F is a trapezium, so it is half h into A plus B. So our height is always obtained from the baseline. This is 50, 50, 50, giving us 150. We multiply by the sum of the two parallel lines, which is 120 plus 50, giving us 170. If we use our calculator, we are going to have half multiplied by 150 multiplied by 170, and this gives us 12,750 meters square. And lastly, we go to G. G is a right angle triangle, therefore we take half, we multiply by the base, which is 60 plus 40, that is 100. We multiply by the height, which is 120, and this one is going to give us 6,000 This one is going to give us 6,000 meters square. Having finished calculating the areas of the respective shapes, we can now calculate the total area in meters square. The total area in meters square is going to be 500. We add 8,250. We add 3,500. We add 2,000. We add 1,250. We add 12,750. We add 6,000, and the total area is going to be 34,250. 34,250 meters square. But to calculate the area in hectares, we know 1 hectare is equivalent to 10,000 meters square, and therefore you take 34,250, we divide it by 10,000, and this one is going to give us, divide the answer by 10,000, and this gives us 3.425 hectares as the area of the field in hectares. Thank you for watching and welcome to this channel. And in case you have just come across this channel for the first time, kindly take 1 second and click the subscribe button so that anytime we produce a video like this, you'll automatically be notified.